Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to my class. In the series of learning programming in C, in the previous video, we have seen how to use string length function, and we learned how to find the length of the string using the function and without using the function also. In today's video, we will see one more function, which is string cat, that is concatenation of two strings. So, how to concatenate the strings using string cat, and how to concatenate the strings without using this built-in function, that we will see in today's video. So those who are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon so that you can get the notification of all the new videos. And if you like the video, please click on the like button and share the videos to all your friends. And watch the video till the end. Let us see how this string concatenation function is going to work first. The function name is strcat, and here it takes two arguments, string 1 and string 2. So here what happens? The string 2 will be concatenated with string 1. So this is what the destination string, and this is what the source. So for example, I have the string 1, which is say logic, and I have string 2, which is flow. So I need to concatenate these two strings. So here what happens? My output should be logic flow. So string 2 should be concatenated with string 1. So I say it is logic flow. So how it will be stored in the memory? See here, when I say it is string 1, so it is 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. So it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Logic. And the last one, which is null character. It gets appended automatically. Then this flow, string 2. So here what happens? String 2, again it is 0, 1, 2, 3. F, L, O, W, and we have the null character. So this is S1 and this is S2. String 1 and string 2. So here the string 2 should be combined with string 1, means here all these characters that what I have in S2, it should come to S1. So when I say S2 characters are coming to S1, it should start from this null character. Right. So here what happens? In the place of null character, this first character of string 2 will be placed. And this string 1, one more point to say here. One thing we learned, this is destination, this is source. This is the first point. Destination and source. Source will be combined with this destination. If I interchange, then S2 becomes the destination and S1 becomes the source. It depends on how we are going to concatenate. But always the first string is destination, and the first argument here, that what we give for the string concatenation function, the first string, the first argument is the destination. The second argument is the source. So this will be combined with the S2 will be combined with S1. This is the first point. Second point is, when I say I am appending this string 2 with S1, S1 should have sufficient space also. But if you don't have space also, the string cat function come across buffer overflow. Even if you don't have memory, the other program's memory will be used. So what happens? The other program memory will be used means it is risky itself. That is not good practice. So we should make sure that we have sufficient memory also. If at all, if you have not taken care of it, buffer overflow problem will be arised and the other program's memory will be used and concatenation will be done. String cat will do the concatenation even though you don't have the memory. But buffer overflow occurs but it will be using the memories of some other program in which we are overwriting the content on others program's memory. That is not good practice. So we have to make sure that the memory that what we have for the destination string should be sufficient. See here what happens. So these characters will come here. So it is L, O, W and finally null character. Null character. So it is 6, 7, 8. So then what happens here? Null character will be in 9. So this is how the concatenation will be done. So let us see this with the actual program. So we have to include the header file as include string.h because we are using the built-in function strcat. Then let me write the main function. So here what we'll do, let us initialize the string. If you want, you can get the string using getters. So let me start the program. I'll say void main. So we will initialize two strings. So we require two strings, right? So let me have two character arrays. Character, I say S1. Let me give the actual size. Say I'll just say LOGIC. Totally I say 6, including null character. I have to give space, right? So I say LOGIC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and one extra byte to store null character. With actual size, let me declare it. S2, say FLOW, totally it is 5. FLOW 1, 2, 3, 4 and one extra for null character. So here how the memory will be allocated? This is how the memory allocation and initialization will be done. So say the address is say 1001 and this is say 2001. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 1006. 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 2005. So when I say S1 is the character array which will have 1001 which will be pointing to this. The same way S2 which will have 2001 which will be pointing to this. So this is how the memory allocation and the character pointer will be pointing. Now what we'll do, we'll say strcat. I need to combine S2 with S1. So my first string is S1 and second is S2. Means S2 will be concatenated with S1. So what happens here? Actually saying there is no memory. But even then the string concatenation is going to concatenate. And I'll say printf %s print S1 because this is the destination. Print S1. So I'm going to get the output here. You can just have some valid message. The concatenated string is print S1 means the combined characters. So here what happens here? I don't have memory. But even then these characters will be concatenated here. Means to say the other program's memory will be utilized here. So F, L, O, W and then the null character will be appended. FLOW and null character. So it is 6, 7, 8, 9 actual. But it is not the memory of S1. It is buffer overflow. Means there is no memory but I am using the memory of other program which is not good practice. So what I can do? So it is better to have larger size in the destination. So what I'll do? I'll simply say I'll say 10. 10 is sufficient. So 0 to I will have 9. Well, the complete memory will be utilized. So this is how the string concatenation is used. So here what happens? The concatenation starts from this null character here. Because on that null character the remaining characters has to go and it has to be appended. And finally, null character will be enclosed. So this is using string concatenate, strcat. But how to do this without using this built-in function? Let's see that now. So let us have the logic here. So what we'll do here, the string 2 has to go to string 1. So it means to say all these characters that what I have in string 2, the copy of these characters has to be transferred to string 1. From which position? From here. That is string 1's null character. From this position, I have to start concatenating. So I need to run a loop that starts from 0 to 4 of string 2. And one by one, all the characters has to be shifted to string 1 right from this position where I have the null character. And finally, even this null character has to be placed. So what I'll do, first of all, I need to find the length of the string. So let me have two variables, say L1 and L2. Then I use a string length function also. I say L1, length 1 and length 2. L1 equal to strlen of S1. So here I have filled the values, logic and null character. So what is the length of the first string? S1. So S1 means it is pointing to 1001, a character pointer. It is pointing to 1001 and this string length is going to return an integer. It is going to return an unsigned integer. So what is the length of the string? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is going to return 5 integer value. Then the same way I will find the length of string 2 also. I say L2 is equal to strlen of S2. So character pointer S2 is pointing to 2001. So count the characters. When it encounters null characters, it stops counting. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4. My answer is 4. So for L1 it is 5 and for L2 it is 4. Now what I'll do, I have to just transfer these characters to this. So I have to start a loop. I'll say for I equal to 0. So I should have one more variable here, I. So I equal to 0 and I have to do this shifting of characters, a copy of this. It's not that I've completely removed this. It is taking the copy of these characters and appending to the string S1. So I have to start the loop from 0 and I have to go up to this null character. So it is, where do I find that length of the string 2? I will get that in L2. So I have to go from 0 to null character means what is the length of the string 2? It is in L2. It is 4. So I'll say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to go up to null character means it is equal to. I equal to 0. I less than or equal to L2. Then I plus plus. This is what the loop. Okay. Now what should I do in this process? I have to shift the elements that what I have in S2. So I say S2 of I only. So 0. S2 of I need to shift that to S1 of, from this point I need to copy. So where do I get this point? It means it is the end of the string, right? So I'll get that in L1. What is the length of the string L1? It is 5. I cannot simply say L1. Then it will be only one character. I have to traverse, right? So what I should mention here, I should say L1 plus I. You'll understand this when we see the dry run. So S2 of I, that is S2 of I means 0, that I need to place to this L1. L1 means 5, this position. This plus I, will see what happens now. We'll see the dry run now. See here. I equal to 0, condition true. I less than or equal to L2. So that is 0 less than or equal to L2. This is L2. Less than or equal to 4. Condition true. Get inside. What I need to do? I need to copy S2 of I. So what do I have in S2? S2 of I, it is F. So that character S2 of I means 0. In that position, whatever I have, that I need to transfer that to 0 to S2 of L1, S1 of L1 plus I. S1 is pointing to 1001. L1 means length 1. It is 5. 5 plus I means 0. 5 plus 0. 5 plus 0, it is 5 only. So it is S1 of, that is 5, is equal to S2 of I. This is what the I value, 0. So S2 of 0 to be shifted to S1 of 5. What is S2 of 0? S2 is pointing to 2001. Of 0 means F. That I need to transfer to S1 of 5. So 5 means here I'll get F. Right? Then again loop progress. I gets increased. So let me change the value here itself. I gets increased. I becomes 1. Again 1 less than or equal. I have to traverse, right? I have to start from here and I have to reach till here. Yes, condition true. Then I say S2 of I. I is how much now? I is 1. This one. To be transferred to S1 of I, that is L1 plus I. What is L1? It is 5. 5 plus 1, I value. It is 6. So S1 of 6. See, it is coming here. S1 of 6. S1 of 6. I should get S2 of 1. It is L. It goes on like this. O, W. Then again I'll come to this position also. S2 of 4, that is null character. Even that will be transferred to S2 of, it goes on. See here, I'll tell you. So it is, we have done with this. 5 plus 0 is done. 5 plus 1 is done. Then 5 plus 2, 5 plus 3, 5 plus 4. 5 plus 4 means 9. S2 of how much? It is 4. What is S2 of 4? It is null character. Even that it has to be shifted. That will go to S1 of 9. So here I'll get null character. Right. Then again I gets incremented. It becomes how much? I becomes 5. 5 less than or equal to 4. Condition not satisfied. Loop gets terminated. Now I can just have the content. Printf concatenated string. I say string equal to percentage yes. Which one I need to print? Yes, 1. So what will be my output? It is logic flow. Hope you have understood why we have written L1 plus I. So this is how the code runs, and this is how we concatenate two strings without using function. So this is the dry run. Now let us see the actual execution of the program. So here is our complete program. So we have included #include string.h main function. So we have the supporting variables L1, L2 and I. L1, L2 to find the length of the string and I for the loop. We have initialized S1 to logic and S2 to flow. So we have two strings. One is logic and another one is flow. We are finding the length of the string L1 and finding the length of the string S1 and S2, storing the length inside L1 and L2. Then we can just print the string 1 and string 2. Then the loop starts here, I equal to 0, I less than L2. That is up to the second. We are starting the loop from the value 0 to L2. That is string 2. Then this logic works here. It is S1 of L1 plus I equal to S2 of I. Then finally the loop terminates. We have seen the dry run of the program. We'll see the actual execution now. The concatenated string is percentage yes, and that we need to print it in yes1. So let us save the program. Alt F9. Errors. Control F9. So this is what the output. String 1 is logic. String 2 is flow. Concatenated string, it is logic flow. So hope you have understood with this program. That's all for today's video. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.